BabyTron is always name-dropping NBA players in his songs, so today I'm going to use some of the best players he's mentioned in his music to try and go 82-0. Starting off with LeBron James. LeBron was always carrying those awful Cavs teams through the East. I know you probably see the tweet every 10 minutes talking about how 2018 LeBron was different. I'm sure LeBron predicted that. Y'all seen the stuff about him lying? It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, we're going to get into the next player, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Scoring like Kareem in these buffs, not a pair of goggles. If you don't know, BabyTron always has the buffs on, and Kareem, he always had the goggles on throughout his career. He was cooking y'all for 40,000 points nearly with those goggles on. He was hitting that skyhook. I mean, if it was me, I would have just jumped up and sent that into the third row. But anyway, going on to Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain dropped 100 points, and BabyTron had a bar. Feel like Wilt, if I up the blues, that's a cool 100, because, you know, $100 bills have blue on it. It's hard, man. I'm just saying. But anyway, Wilt Chamberlain, absolutely great in 2K, 98 overall. We need him on this 82-0 squad. Then Giannis had a better season than Giannis got my Bucks up. We know Giannis carried that Bucks team through the Eastern Conference to the finals. I mean, I wouldn't say carry, but he was definitely the best player. He gave the Suns 50. Sorry, Chris Paul. I don't think bro's ever going to get a ring. I did a video with 15 Chris Pauls, and they won like 15 games. You can't take the Heat, something like the Pistons in 06. So we got Shaq and D Wade on this team. I thought that bar was really tough by BabyTron because the Heat, they ended up beating the Pistons in 2006. I was trying to make a three so bad in that clip with Shaq. I could not hit it. And then I also got D Wade on the squad. I don't think he'll play much because this team is just so stacked. Step back, James Harden, get my switch on. Harden was cooking the entire league, just doing that double step back and then jumping into people for fouls. In 2018, he had the whole league in his back pocket. The next player we're going to have on the team is AD. How I'm feeling, I'm the top pick. Feel like AD. I need to see old AD back. I'm tired of seeing him get injured. He was so good when he was healthy. He's still good now, but I just wish he wasn't falling down every play, man. I hope he gets healthy. Luka Doncic, Steve Nash, I'ma change the game. So this is Luka and Steve Nash, and BabyTron has two albums, Luka Doncic and Steve Nash. So we're gonna have Luka and Steve Nash on this team. Luka is a 2K glitch. He's a real life glitch. That man's been going off this season. And then Steve Nash, he's the guy who took 2 MVPs from Kobe. He's still a good player though. But anyway, the next guy we're going to be having on our team is Steph Curry. I just made a play by Oracle. I feel like Steph. If you don't remember, the Warriors used to play in Oracle before they went to their new arena. I forget what it's called, but they are in a new arena now. But y'all remember 15-16 Curry in Oracle, he was different. Then T-Mac, back-to-back shots. T-Mac, it won't take a minute. 13 points in 36 seconds. Absolutely ridiculous that he could do that, and we never saw him get out of the first round. Crazy, man. And then the next player we have is Paul George. You missing free shots in the clutch, you like Paul George. We all know what he's referencing. Y'all remember when PG hit the side of the backboard. The Clippers blew the 3-1. Yeah. But here is our rotation. Steph Curry, D Wade, LeBron, Giannis, Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Luka Doncic, James Harden, Steve Nash, and then also we have a couple reserves who I forgot to mention earlier on in the video. We got AD and Paul George, of course, but we also have KCP and Alex English. He a role player on his team. Call him KCP. Should have seen my face the first time I heard this. Absolutely ridiculous. I've never heard a rapper name drop KCP in a song, but hey, KCP, great role player. Anyway, the next guy we have on the team is Alex English. Rolly with the Nuggets in it, feel like Alex English. Probably the first time I've heard Alex English name dropped in a rap song as well. Anyways, let's try to go 82-0 in this season. We're starting off really strong, just absolutely cooking teams. We beat the Wizards by almost 100 points. Steph Curry went off for 37 points. We absolutely cooked them in this one. That is ridiculous. And then we continued on in the season. We were at 24-0. An absolutely ridiculous start to the season. But then against the Charlotte Hornets, we end up taking our first L by only 4 points. And look at this. LaMelo Ball went off for 46 in this one. And what's crazy about this game is the fact that the Hornets were below 500 and we take our first L of the season to them. absolutely ridiculous, but we move on. We're getting close to All-Star break, and then we take an L to another lottery team, the Orlando Magic. I don't understand. We got absolutely cooked, and nobody really went off for them. And you look at our numbers, Steph Curry 2 for 11, Kareem 3 for 12. Bro, just do a skyhook or something. How are you 3 for 12 as a big man? I don't think Kareem would ever do that in real life. And anyway, let's just move on to the All-Stars. When you get to All-Star break, we had a handful of All-Stars. I'm just disappointed that this team couldn't go 82-0. We take a third L. I had a team of Westbrooks in his prime that ended up actually winning more games than this. They went 80-2. I did that in a previous video if you want to check it out, although I kind of just spoiled it. Anyway, we got destroyed by the Celtics team. Well, not really. We lost by 2, but Tatum, he absolutely cooked us in this one. And then Shaq, 6 for 17. Same thing, bro. Just dunk the ball, man. And yeah, 35 from Jason Tatum. We got cooked, but that was our last L of the season. Ended up going 79-3. Coach of the year went to Doc Rivers. And then when you go to All-NBA, although we won 79 games, we had one All-NBA player, LeBron James. I'm not really sure how that works. We have one All-NBA guy on a 79-win team. No all-defensive teams, so maybe that's why we ended up losing. I mean, we did get cooked by LaMelo and Tatum for those big scoring games. Maybe we needed some better defenders. But like, we had Giannis, Kareem, Wilt, and look at all the scoring we were getting from our guys that was so efficient. We had D-Wade. This team should have been able to guard guys pretty well, and overall, they should have just been able to outscore other teams regardless. We were shooting the ball well. This team, I feel like, should have gone 82-0, but it just shows how hard it is to actually do that in NBA 2K23. Anyways, we're in our first round matchup against the Toronto Raptors. They're the 8th seed, and they actually end up taking a game on us. When you look at this game, Giannis went 4 for 13, D-Wade 3 for 13, Harden had 5 turnovers for us, rough game, and then Siakam was cooking us with his spin moves, 31 points for him, but we still ended up getting out of that first round series to no surprise. I mean, we only lost 3 games on the season. Second round against the Milwaukee Bucks, we end up winning that round, and then we take on the Miami Heat, and LeBron James ends up getting the Eastern Conference MVP as we beat Miami. He has some big numbers considering the talent on this team. Anyway, we win the championship, get the finals MVP with LeBron James. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't go 82-0. But this team with BabyTron lyrics ended up still getting us a championship. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.